Hey everyone, this is Corey with Sims Investment Management, and I want to take some time today to just send out a happy Thanksgiving video. I know 2020 has been a trying year for a lot of us with COVID, some of the political uncertainty. Even if you think about it, the passing of Kobe Bryant was in 2020, back in January, which seems like a long time ago at this point. But I also want us to put into perspective that we have a lot to be thankful for. And I will go on the record and say that I have not been drastically impacted by COVID personally as a family member or friends who have potentially passed away from it. I certainly want to be sensitive to those that have not been able to be with loved ones in their final days and hours and be with them during COVID. And my heart goes out to them. But for the majority of us, we've really just been inconvenienced this year. Because we live in the greatest country in the world and we live in the greatest time to ever be alive. And a lot of clients sometimes lose sight of that. They'll say things like, well, I'm so worried about the future and about this world, and they'll start running down a laundry list. But if we look back at what we have to be thankful for about living in today's environment, it was just about 60 years ago that segregation was still a thing, which is unbelievable, right? Women got the right to vote 100 years ago in 1920. Children, there was, in the U.S., there was a 1 in 4 chance that your child would not make it to the age of 5 just about 70 years ago in the United States. If we go back even further than that, right, 200 years ago, we had the right to bear arms because we had to protect ourselves. We didn't have the police and the first responders that we have now to protect ourselves. So we had to protect our family and our loved ones. And the list goes on and on. I mean, go back 2,000 years ago when you were crucified to a cross for what are considered petty theft or criminal actions today. So we truly are in the best time to ever be alive. And we've never been better prepared to handle COVID. If we think about the high-speed internet in this country, Netflix, Amazon Next Day Delivery, Uber Eats, even educating our children that are at home right now with several of you, this wouldn't have been possible potentially even 5 to 10 years ago. So we do have a lot to be thankful for, and the rapid production of this vaccine is truly amazing. So I just want us to put that a little bit into perspective. I have said this several times this year, but a bad day for many of us in America during COVID is better than a lot of people's best day in the world. I think we lose sight of the fact that there's still over 1 billion people in this world that don't have access to reliable electricity, if any electricity at all. 1 in 3 people in this world don't have access to clean water. Again, the list can kind of go on. And what I want us to focus on and remember is, what are we marinating our minds in? I love that visual because if you think about it, if we just focus on all the negativity in the world, then we start to think negative thoughts and we start to only focus on the negativity instead of trying to look the other way and be a half glass full type of person and look at the positives that we have in our life and what we have to be thankful for. They say that you can't be thankful and stressed or thankful and sad at the same time, that our brain can't hold those two emotions at the same time. So in the times where we're feeling that stress and that anxiety, we need to take a step back and think about all the things that we have to be thankful for. Maybe even take a gratitude walk where you just step out and start listing off the things that you have to be thankful for. I know it's easier said than done. I struggle with it myself. But I thought it was an important message to get out this Thanksgiving and kind of holiday season. So with that, I want to end on some Kevin Elko top 10 thankful quotes that he sent out in his Monday Morning Cup of Inspiration last week. I picked out a few that I thought just really hit me. So one is, we have enough beautiful skies, unbelievable mountains, and breathtaking lakes. What we need is more people to appreciate them. My second favorite was, if you keep your eye on what you are thankful for, you lose sight of what you lack. And think of present blessings, which everyone has many, as opposed to past misfortunes, which all have some. Last but not least, I really liked, when eating fruit, be thankful for the one who planted the tree. Right, so I hope all of you can have a relaxing and peaceful Thanksgiving. I know it's going to look a little different this year, but I'm thankful for you as clients and as friends. And if we can do anything for you, please let us know. Please consider sharing this video with someone who might need to hear this message. And we look forward to talking to you next month. Thanks.